All right, Gemini, I'm back per part two. My little one was getting a little crazy, so I needed to get him down to bed. He's with his father. Um, the fact that you have tried to keep a positive mindset, Gemini, guarantees that you'll see the fruits of that. We are what we think. Like I said, what a man thinketh, he is so. If you are keeping positive thoughts, especially in a time where manifestation, where people are starting to see, if you know anything about manifestation, manifestation is really just the thought that you have put out a certain wanting to what people would call the universe, but really you're putting it out to God because He created the universe. But to each their own. If someone is putting out a certain wanting for something and it appears, you think of that as manifestation. Really, all that is the equivalent to ask and you shall receive, except it's not just ask and you shall receive. They leave a little piece out. It's not just enough to ask. It's not just enough to have the desire for something. There has to be intention and action added to that in order to create manifestation. So if you are having a positive mindset and you are putting that positive mindset out there, even though your emotions are fucked up and you're wanting things to get better. So now you have declared to God, okay, I need things to change. I need things to be better. You've convinced yourself that, this is the face that I need to put on in front of people. You're acting, that's the action, putting that on that you need to, and just still trying to keep some type of positive note about yourself. Then yeah, you are manifesting plentiful situations. A cornucopia is pretty much like having more than enough of what you need, whether that be food, whether that be riches, whether that be clothes, whatever it is that you need, whatever your basic needs are, Archangel Ariel, for having a positive attitude and for thinking positively, you are now manifesting and seeing that in front of you. And 11 is also a reminder just to be careful about where your mental energy goes. Wherever mental energy flows, that's whatever's going to manifest. That's whatever's going to come up. So just be careful about your thoughts. Good job keeping a positive thoughts and try to, be your own cheerleader in the way that you are a cheerleader for many others. 44, woman holding the heart. Now this showed up in the Taurus reading yesterday. And I know it's a different meaning for Taurus. Love yourself more. You need more self-love. Now, I'm just going to leave it simple and I'm going to leave it subtle because I really don't think that there's a lot more to say because honestly, when I pulled the card, I heard you need more self-love. You need to love yourself more. The relationship that you have with yourself, Gemini, is very different to the relationship that you once had with yourself as a child. You have become who others have told you that you should be, and you are still in some ways wearing the mask that was created in order to survive. We have who we are, and it's kind of like the Gemini, like the twins, the two faces. We have who we are, who we really truly are. And then we have our ego, who we have created. This ego is based off of other people's expectations of who we should be, how we should be, why we should be. This ego is based off of peer experiences. This ego is based off of environmental experiences. This ego is based off of just life experiences you have had. Whereas who you truly are is connected to God, and that is eternal. That does not change. That 3 vibration is still eternal. I'm just going to say, because with 3-year-olds, they think, say, and act in alignment. Everything that they do, down to what they say, down to everything that they think, down to what they say, down to what they do, is in alignment. It's all real. 3-year-olds don't feel the need. You know how you see people on Facebook creating themselves like they're an avatar, showing who they want us to see, because they don't feel like that is good enough? That's been you, Gemini. We want to see you. We want to see you in your totality. But you're not giving yourself the love you deserve. And I feel like you have questions about if you are enough. I feel like you don't know that you are enough. I feel like you don't know who you come from. I feel like you don't know where you belong. You are more than enough, Gemmy. 44, again, that's angel protection, okay? 22 and 11 are really magic numbers, but 44, there's 2 ways to look at this. When I see the 4 and I see the 4, I see ultra angel communication. I feel grandma. A grandma that is past, making her presence known in the form of smells, in the form of the color pink, in the form of old pictures, old memories, reminding you how beautiful you are. I feel a mother. I feel loving mother energy from someone on the other side, someone in the other realm, in the angelic realm, doing things. I feel like memories popping up of a motherly figure or a grandmother, some memories that were shared, remembering some lessons that were taught, remembering some things that you are a child of God at the core, remembering that you are love. I feel like there's just someone who was really positive growing up, who, a grandma, I really want to say a grandma and some type of other motherly figure, instilling a lot of love and instilling a lot of faith in you, and instilling a good foundation in you. Now, like I said, I don't think this is mom and I don't think this is dad. I think this is grandma or auntie or something of the effect. They are there reminding you who you are. Songs, reminders, smells, pictures. There's some type of remembrance to this person. And they want you to know that you deserve love. You are perfect just how you are, because God's definition of perfect is wholeness. You were made whole. You were made in his whole image. It's the lies of the devil. It's the tricks of Satan, and it's the indoctrination that have you fucked up. You're still thinking within a limited mind space because you're so fucked up emotionally, and that's where your focus has been, and I need you to shift. But it starts with self-love. I feel like, whereas normally you're so confident in your thought processes and you're so confident in how you think, that as of late, because your emotions have been all over the place, you've been questioning your own thoughts. You've been questioning your choices, your decisions. It's made you indecisive and unsure of yourself. You know who you are. 4 and 4 is also as above, so below. You reap what you sow. It's a reminder to stop being petty and wear your heart on your sleeve. Be true to yourself. Be true to who God made you. You come from love, born into sin to return to love. God knew at some point in time you would be petty, because that's just you. But he doesn't expect you to stay there. He doesn't expect you to live there. He doesn't expect you to live out your life petty. When I was a child, I did childish things. You're not a child anymore. You're a child of God, but you're a grown ass adult. Pray always. Luke 21:36. It's like what we talked about with the emotion. Pray. Pray for understanding. Pray for understanding. Pray for clarity. Ask Yeshua to bless you. Ask God to bless you. Ask God to bless you in Yeshua's name. Dear Heavenly Father, I don't understand what is going on in me. I am not used to these emotions. I am not used to these feelings. I ask that you bless me and do the work in me that I know that you have begun. Because from even being here, the work is beginning. If it's never worked before, if you're here, sitting here, looking, talking to cards, listening to me talk about God, this is for a reason. Get to know your Father. Trust Him and pray always. Gemini, I love you. I hope that you have a beautiful night, and I'm looking forward to beginning this journey together, going into readings and just letting you know where your alignment is and getting you closer to your assignment here on earth. We're all here to help each other. We're all here to light the way. And I just feel like, Gemini, you have a special childlike quality that I'm looking forward to you teaching to others. And I look forward to your clarity and the messages that you bring for the future. Gemini, have a beautiful night.